Our first speaker will be evaluated by Anshan Theron. Anshan, will you kindly share with us what criteria are you going to use when you are evaluating the speaker's speech?
Zack Groenewald is doing his Icebreaker. His theme is My Journey. His purpose statement is the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself or herself to the club and learn the basic structure of the purpose of the public speech. Notes for the evaluator. This member is completing his or her first speech in Toastmasters. The goal of the evaluation is to give the member an effective evaluation of his or her speech and delivery style. Because the Icebreaker is the first project a member completes, you may choose to use only the note section and not the numerical score. Then they say the general comments.
No, that's enough, thanks.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Anshan, for that. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome Zack Groenewald with a speech titled My Journey, Zack Groenewald.
Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen. I was born at the dead of night into a military hospital in Cape Town. My dad was a career naval officer. We moved here when he was transferred to headquarters. I was still very little at that time. When I was a boy, I had a dream to become the greatest fighter in the world. So, in primary school, I joined the karate club, but unfortunately, I quit after about 8 years. Then, early in high school, I started training in Taekwondo. Ever since, martial arts has had a positive, meaningful impact on my life. My high school years were difficult. I guess you could say I was a troubled teenager. I still managed to pass matric eventually at the age of 21. Right after school, I started work as an IT technician and studied A+ and M+. Then I met my dog. Then in my mid-20s, some really bad things happened. I was unable to continue with my Taekwondo, so after nearly 10 years of training, I quit. From then on, things just went from bad to worse. As a result, I picked up a lot of unhealthy coping mechanisms and ways to deal with life. Then I met my dog, Shiru.
Oh.
Shiru is a Maltese poodle. She was given to someone I knew at 2 weeks old. But they did not take very good care of her. So, after about a year, I decided to take her home. And in a lot of ways, taking care of her helped me to learn how to take care of myself again. She's the best dog in the world. 2017, I decided to change my life. So naturally, I had to quit many bad habits and make changes in my life. I started training in Taekwondo again. After many years of not training, I had to relearn everything. I had to rebuild my strength, flexibility, and fitness. It wasn't always easy. I had to pick myself up many times. There were times I felt like quitting. There were times I had to deal with injuries and recovery. And there are times when you just don't feel like training. Unmotivated. So I have learned to say to myself, it can't be helped. Then I just have a training session anyway. The great thing about martial arts is that it develops good character with strong moral principles. Yes, we spend a lot of time on physical training to develop and perfect skill and technique. Yet, the aim of martial arts is to develop character through discipline and training. Not so much to become a better fighter, rather to become a better person. You could say the ideal would be to become an exemplary person. In 2024, I passed my second degree grading and received my DAN certificate. In the last 2 years, I have competed at national championships, won bronze in sparring and silver in battles. I aim to open my own dojo and become an instructor and perhaps one day a master. I probably will never be the best fighter in the world. If you aim for perfection, if your goal is perfection, understanding that it is unattainable, you will end up being great. And I can still be a great teacher.
Zack, thank you so much for such a powerful speech. We have learned so much. From where I was sitting, I was able to remind myself that when you are experiencing something, you have, and you're not getting pleasure out of it, you need to go back. Going back is not quitting, but is to get courage to come and be a better person. Thank you so much for sharing that and for reminding us.